Hi, Dr. Vinod.
Hi, Swati.
Yeah. So I've been getting awesome feedbacks for the chat with a sex therapist series that I'm doing with you. And the previous two episodes that we did got plenty of thousands and thousands and thousands of views. I don't even know how many. It's still counting. So thanks a lot for sharing that much information with us. I have never come across any series like this before where an experienced sex therapist, not just sex therapist, but marital therapist and psychotherapist talking about various facets of sex therapy in the country. Uh, Today, I have a much in demand topic, which is libido. So everybody wants to know what is libido. How can I increase it? Do I have it enough? Does my partner have it enough? Is this the end all of good sexual intimacy? Is this enough? All that, so many questions about libido. So today, this is what I want to ask you: mainly libido, desire, sexual intimacy in couples, and what all plays a role in a couple's sexual satisfaction.
Okay, so it looks like a huge topic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just thinking where to start from. Okay, so start from libido,
Yeah.
as you said.
Yes.
Okay, so what is this libido? Hmm? Libido is a very simple thing. Libido is the innate, inbuilt sexual desire,
Okay.
not truly desire, a kind of a pressure.
No.
What is say libido is lust,
Okay. Easy.
raw sexual need to be fulfilled. It's like
Mhm.
a hunger. I am hungry. I want to eat anything. That is libido.
Okay.
And you can see libido in animals very well, exemplified by dogs. Let's say two dogs, a male and a female. On all other seasons, they chase and bark at each other. But
Yes.
during libido, you see how suddenly their behavior transforms into what is a affection, closeness. Suddenly they accept each other physically.
Okay. Okay.
Why? Libido is driven by hormones.
Or okay, hormones. Okay.
Okay, estrogen, testosterone. Okay,
Okay.
and this testosterone hormone actually decides the height of the libido. The more testosterone, more libido there is.
Okay.
In animals, most animals are seasonally working on testosterone. Testosterone is secreted seasonally,
Okay.
like in dogs.
Okay.
So they have sex only during particular seasons.
Mm.
And in the female, there is small amount of testosterone is also present. Along with that, there is progesterone and estrogens also work, deciding in libido.
Okay.
So when you say a person is libidinal, it is hormonal.
Okay.
So you can find libido through their blood test. For instance, how much is the testosterone level? Okay,
Okay.
this is what is libido. It's one part, and added to it, libido in males very much.
That part got cut. Can you repeat that?
In libido is very much highlighted in men than in women,
Okay.
because
Okay.
there is obviously there is more testosterone in
Testosterone.
men.
Yeah.
But whereas the question is that then in that case, the more hormone, there should be more sex. So men and women who are having during this like they're in their youthful stage, sex, and when it becomes old age, they should not be having any sex at all, or their sex should come down.
Correct.
Is
Yeah.
that true?
No.
But actually, we see the reverse.
Yeah.
We see a lot of problem all around us in young people.
Yeah.
They say, my husband is not having desire, my wife is not ready for sex and all that. What is happening? And you test their hormones, they are perfectly within normal limits.
Oh, okay.
So then where is the problem coming from?
Yeah. Where is it coming from?
Exactly. So libido is animal in origin. When we became human beings, libido started playing less and less important.
Oh, okay. So finally, you're telling us it's not important.
Yeah, and in for instance, you can see libido playing a great function in traditional marriages, where a man is initiating sex and a woman is subjugating to sex,
Okay.
and the result is pregnancy. Simple.
Yeah.
Okay, result is pregnancy. So, but then you can see that now the social structure is changing, the relationship between man and woman is changing, and nobody is even bothered about having a child. They first would like to have intimacy and sex. So libido taking backbench.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That is why even when there are young men, they have the problem with their desire with their partner. They don't have sex with their partner. And you see their beard, they have got big mush and beard. Facial hair is very much there. That is the indication of testosterone hormone.
Okay.
Obviously, they should be having
Sex all the
erections
time.
and
Yeah.
sex all the time. But then
Yeah.
they don't. But their part of the complaint they don't have.
Okay.
Then where is libido channelizing? Libido is channelizing into self-sex, not partner sex.
Ah, okay.
So the people who have got thick beard and mush, they masturbate a lot. They have their own libido, they fantasize and they bring it out.
Okay.
But then they don't have sex with their partner. So you can see libido, people may or may not have sex. So that
Okay.
means a question arises, then then how the relationship sex starts with?
Yeah.
Initiate relational sex. That is different.
Okay.
That is what we call desire.
Okay.
Desire means desiring a particular person, for full choice of a particular person. I want to have sex with A, but not with B.
Uh-huh.
This is libido is either A or B will do for me.
Ah,
Does not matter.
correct.
That's why most men have their porn with any woman. Any woman. Why? It is libido that is working there,
Ah.
not desire to have with that particular person. See now? So nowadays marriages, nowadays relationships are governed by not by libido, but desire problems.
Okay.
Then let me tell you what is this desire about. Okay. This
Okay.
desire is something like I want like wanting to have this particular person.
Okay.
In other words, I love this person. Love is having. Desire is I would like to have sex with this person.
Okay.
I want to want this person.
I want to want this person. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I want to want this person.
Hmm.
Or in other words, how shall I say? Okay. When there is a person can have libido for anything, but then I would like to have sex with this particular person only.
Okay.
Imagine a woman watches a sexually erotic movie. She may get turned on. That is libido. She may masturbate. That is libido. But then I would like to share that with my partner. That desire. So libido is just like hunger. I'm hungry. I want to eat. Desire is I want to have a feast. I want to have lunch with my partner or dinner with my
Okay.
partner.
Oh, okay.
Let us share in the candlelight.
Ah.
Let us have a candlelight dinner. Is desire.
Desire is conditions apply.
Please explain.
I mean, it should be with a particular person in a particular
Exactly.
setting.
It needs exactly. It needs particular settings.
Okay.
You said right.
Thank you.
Particular setting. How that works, we'll come to that. We'll come to that later. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So this particular setting that you mentioned, should should be created between them.
Mm.
When everything happens well, then particular setup is very well. Then their desire comes to come to the full blown action.
Okay.
Okay? So you understand the difference between you see?
Oh,
Now,
okay, okay. Mm.
now, if a person has libido but no desire, what will happen? Mostly it happens in men where they have this sexual libido for themselves, so that they end up having masturbation
Ah,
and
mm.
not having sex with a partner. So
Okay.
that means when there is when there is a I would like to have sex, but but I'm not very sure whether I want to have sex with you.
Okay.
So that's now one more example is when only desire libido persists.
Mm.
Okay, a man can have sex anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
but whereas in a woman, this desire, this libido is governed by not exactly so much by the hormones.
Mm.
It is governed by the how she takes the partner.
Oh, okay.
What is the meaningful connection she keeps with the partner?
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
she needs a plot.
Okay.
She needs a plot. I love him and he loves me, and we are
Mm.
meeting, and then we meet
Yeah.
each other, and then when he hugs, when he kisses me, I would hold him. I want to rest my head on his chest for quite some time, and then I
Mm.
feel
Mm.
relaxed and nice, and then so it's a plot.
Mm. Mm.
But if we
Mm.
take only libido into consideration of male, then all what a man needs is not a plot but a place
Okay.
to have sex. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
All a man needs is a place to have sex. Okay, you can see the difference.
Okay.
The desire to have a particular sex to have a particular partner, and then to have sex as a go, as a
Mm.
release.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, so I hope this differentiation
Yeah, yeah, that was
clear to you.
pretty clear. Yes. The question that I get often is based on libido. Obviously, don't really know about desire or don't really think about it. They always think that libido is the thing that is the end all. In terms of libido, the question I get is if my partner has, a low libido and then I have high libido, then what do we do about it? Should we do something to increase the other person's libido, or can we still work around it based on some other factors? Can we still make it work? Is what people actually ask me a lot.
Okay, actually, what you mentioned about low libido and high libido is not libido; it is a desire.
Okay, point.
Truly
Okay.
speaking, that is desire. But people don't
Mm,
know the word desire. They don't know what it means. So they use the word libido. It is not exactly
yeah.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Mm.
Because libido is individual, is inbuilt.
Mm,
By
mm.
default, it is there, governed by
Okay.
hormones.
Mm.
Whereas desire is systemic. It is governed by the system. How A
Okay.
responds to B and B responds to A.
Okay.
Imagine A proposes and overshares about sex. With
Mm.
B may or may not respond equally.
Okay.
Come, let's have sex tonight. But
Mm.
no, I don't know. I'm not very sure I'm ready.
Okay.
You can see that, and imagine A agrees.
Mm.
His desire will go up. Oh, how will we have? Can you come sooner to bed today?
Ah.
Its desire will increase.
Okay.
But B says, I have not interest in you.
Mm.
Immediately can see B's desire will come down. A's desire will come down. So
Mm.
desire is systemic. It depends mainly to partners. That
Ah.
is why you can see that lots of sexual problems come in young group middle-aged. Whereas in old people, you can see there are very less and less sexual problems coming up. You know, when best sex takes place between two partners, it is after 60.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The older the
Very
partners
hopeful.
are, the better would be the sex. The more
Oh, okay.
intimate will be the sex.
Okay. But are old people having sex? At least in India? I don't know.
That is it. If they want to have sex, if they have developed that intimacy, they
Ah,
would really be having great sex. Really, really
okay.
great sex. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I will give an example. Okay. He is 75 and she's 70.
Mm.
No, he's 80 and then she's 75.
Mm.
And they have sex once in, say, 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And it goes on for how long? 1.5 hours.
Oh,
And both of them will end up with great satisfaction.
okay.
But then the fact is that he has lost his erection, say 10 or 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
See?
Wow.
So this should explain everything.
Yeah. Yes, that's so
And,
deep.
and that is sex. Okay. And that is
Okay.
intimacy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So then beyond libido and desire, what else can we add into this?
Beyond libido, beyond desire takes you still further, and an
Mm,
interaction that comes beautifully into this picture.
mm,
So that's how intimacy develops. Okay.
okay.
So now we'll come to what actually promotes intimacy.
Okay, doctor, 1 second. Can you do the mic like this? I think that sound is no. Can you just do it like this on your shirt? No, so that doesn't make any sound, but some other sound is coming in between. No, that's okay. Fine, we'll carry on. No problem.
Okay. What does it sound like? It is
Something like that. Is it?
like this. Huh?
No, no. It's not there. It's gone now. No, that's okay. It was quite
One,
mild. That's fine.
1 minute. Huh? Now,
No, there is no sound. Ah, there was slight sound now. Wait a second. Can you
wait.
do this maybe on your beard? Maybe the
Yeah, well, it's not here. It is here.
okay.
I'll come to it. There's no mic here,
Ah, yeah.
So
Okay.
it was coming on. Yeah, I'll tell you. Now do you hear now?
No,
Yeah,
you
then
carry on. No problem. That was just in between here and there.
probably it is coming because the mic was facing the shirt.
Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Now it's
So
okay.
now I turned the other way around.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So I wanted to ask you, where does willingness come in this?
Okay. So yeah. Now there is libido. Forget libido.
Mm,
The desire.
mm. I forgot libido the moment you told me it's not important.
Both are for instance. Okay, it's gone. Okay. Now coming to
Okay.
the desire, let us
Mm,
say that both the partners desire each other.
mm.
But then when they desire each other, then they may desire each other always.
Yeah.
But then do they have sex always?
Mm,
No.
mm,
It's something like I would like to eat rasgulla.
mm.
But do I want to eat it right now?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not willing now.
Okay.
So I'm interested, but not willing.
Okay.
So sometimes I want rasgulla, that is the willingness.
Okay.
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
Now, how this willingness is getting affected is, for instance, when people don't, understand each other for some time, or a person is actually drained out of energy
Mm.
when they come to bed
Okay.
due to overwork in the kitchen or work outside and all that,
Mm.
or due to mental stress and strain.
Mm.
So they may like the partner, A likes B and B likes A, but then one of them or both of them are so drained out that
Mm.
their bodies are not willing to, participate in any sexual activity.
Okay.
What they need bed is sleep,
Mm.
relaxation,
Mm. Mm.
privatization. Okay. So there, actually, sex takes the backbench, even though both of them are ready. Okay, that is willingness. Am I
Okay.
willing now? And sometimes, due to some reasons, partners do not. They are not have. They don't have sex with their partners. Imagine there's an affair that is going on.
Okay.
An ongoing affair. Imagine the wife is having an affair with husband and with somebody else, and the husband is very upset about it, but then he doesn't want to voice it out.
Okay.
So she says, "Come, let's have sex." He said, "I'm not willing to have sex with you." Okay.
Okay.
Maybe a husband is not looking after the children well, for instance. He is ignoring children, and then the responsibility falling on the wife's shoulders.
Correct.
So you did a school day function, and then everybody, principal is asking, or you did not sign the report card. So you are not interested in taking responsibility of children.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not willing to have. Okay, so certain day-to-day problems also can affect their willingness to have sex now.
True.
So at that time, the grieved partner will describe, "This is how I have been hurt by you." And the other partner who takes up the responsibility will allay the situation, and the grieved partner may turn his or her willingness to have sex now.
Okay.
Right? This is willingness. So willingness is situational.
Situational. Okay.
Okay. Now they start. They come to bed, and then they are ready to have sex now.
Okay. So we crossed libido, we crossed desire. Now there is willingness also. Now next what?
Okay. Next, what happens? Then sex normally, right? No, there are so many other hurdles there.
Okay.
Okay. So sex depends on not just their body, whether their bodies are ready, not both of their minds are ready. Even though bodies are ready, even though hormones are there, and even though both of them are ready to have sex with each other, desire each other, sex may still get turned off because of interaction.
Okay.
Interaction. So when we say sex, we always mean sexual interaction.
Okay.
What actually happens between them, not what happens.
Not what happens?
It is what happens.
That got cut.
It is not what happens between him, what happens to him or to her.
Okay.
What is happening between them. An interaction. For instance, communication is one, let us say. If they don't properly communicate with each other, sex doesn't happen. Maybe both of them saying the same thing. Okay, but then they take the different meaning out of that.
Okay.
So sex may get turned off.
Correct.
So there are different kinds of interactions, and there are different levels of interactions are there.
Okay.
One level of interaction, for instance, is what we call symbolic interaction, where people take sexual interaction symbolically. Like, I'm a man and I should be doing like this.
Oh.
And I'm being a woman, I should be behaving this way in sex.
Okay, just assuming their gender roles and going with the flow.
Exactly. Gender roles are symbolic.
Yeah.
You know very well. For instance, a man can run home and a woman can work and earn money.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And a man can be a beautiful, loving mother to the child.
Yeah.
Okay. It is quite possible.
Correct.
But then they are fixed in that is symbolic of them. Okay. Being a man, I should be doing like this in bed. Being a woman, I should be doing like this in sex. Most often, man dominates and then woman initiates. Man initiates and the woman follows.
Okay.
You must have seen that. Okay.
Okay.
But then, actually, when there is a desire problem, it happens the reverse. Men have desire problem, and women are they always who end up initiating that, and they don't get the response to that. Most of my couples say like this.
Okay.
Most of the people who are come from your side, okay, from you,
they
have this problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of them say this: my husband is so good, so nice, and all that, but then I always have to initiate sex.
Okay.
Of course, when it comes to sex, probably he may go ahead with well, But then how many times I only have to initiate? I'm fed up with that. Then when I say very strictly that this time I'm not initiating, oh, no, I will do it. Then he will come and do it. And next time again, I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. Symbolic interaction, that wife has to do that. Okay. It's something like husband feels that I have been responsible for other things at home. Running the family, bringing in the finances, and then coordinating everything, managing
Okay.
between my mother and my wife. All thing I'm doing now, I'm fed up.
Yes.
Now my wife should understand me and understand that she has to give sex to me, so she has to initiate. So this
Yeah.
is a symbolic interaction.
So I think it has a lot to play with the social norms in
Exactly,
certain places, right?
exactly.
Because in
Social
Tamil Nadu,
norm.
where I'm sending my clients to you,
Yeah, yeah,
is a
yeah.
place where there's a lot of still there's a lot of joint family set up, and a lot of gender roles are
True,
being
true.
played
Yeah, yeah.
out just stereotypically, just
Everything,
like that.
exactly, exactly.
Mm.
Everything works here. As I said, symbolic. It also symbolizes the woman's role there, woman's place there in the family. Is she
Okay.
a wife or she is more often a daughter-in-law?
Mm.
Her role changes.
Correct.
When she comes to bedroom, she comes as a wife, as a partner, or a daughter-in-law who is fulfilling one more duty at the end of
Mm.
the day.
Yeah, yeah,
Again, that is symbolic.
true. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm?
Okay.
All right.
So one.
Yeah, yeah.
Next. How
Okay.
many are? Oh
And
my goodness.
second, actually, sex is mainly, we feel that it is a physical thing.
Mm.
But there's a lot of emotions things that are going on there. Hmm? Emotional thing. His emotions and her emotions, they come together.
Okay.
And for a good satisfying sex, these emotions should sync with each other.
Mm.
And these emotions are again ruled by different things.
Mm.
One is what they bring, what kind of emotion they bring to bed.
Okay.
For instance, a woman who has been ignored in her childhood,
Yeah.
it's very much related to her childhood. A
Okay.
woman who has been ignored in her childhood and she has become anxious,
Okay.
she brings a lot of anxiety into bed, saying
Yeah.
that, how long since we are not having sex now?
Mm.
If
Mm.
you don't have sex, where will I go?
Okay.
If such a dialogue, then it connection. Okay. You can see there is so much of insecurity in these words.
Yeah.
If you don't give me sex, where will I go?
Mm.
There's so much insecurity. So to compensate the insecurity, to allay this insecurity, partner has to overwork. So there is more anxiety on the partner side too.
Mm.
So they are bringing, instead of that happiness, that connection, they are bringing their anxieties.
Oh, yeah.
And that can be a turning off factor.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. That's how emotions work a lot. So,
Okay.
and most often some people need safety.
Mm.
A particular man who says, what I need in bed is silence.
Mm.
I need silence. Silence means connection to me.
Okay.
Because I speak 12 hours a day,
Mm.
managing the whole show, 100 people.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm? All I
Mm.
need is silence. Wife says, all the day I am alone at home. I've been silent. I want talk now. So
Okay.
talk turns me on.
Okay.
He
Okay.
says silence turns me on.
Okay.
So their own feelings, how they're okay. So what
Okay.
kind of feeling they bring to bed also affects each other, right? So
Yeah.
imagine they are contradicting this way, that I don't like you this way, or not I don't like you this way. Then where will it lead to? Sex is switched off.
Mm.
Okay. And another type of interaction is what you explore in sex. Hmm? For instance, some people need a long kiss. Some people will fondle everywhere, and then they prepare themselves for arousal, genital arousal.
Mm.
Genital arousal. They are ready for only genital arousal.
Okay.
right? So once there is arousal is there, they think, oh, now let me have sex. This most often present in the men when they have an erection, because erection is very visible.
Ah.
So when the moment the erection happens, the wife becomes, oh, he is ready, but I am not.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So she cannot see her own lubrication,
Yeah.
her own clitoral erection. She can't see that. So she feels, oh, he is ready, so I should also be ready. So I'm delaying him. I'm making him wait. Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
okay with me.
That brings about anxiety, and then that,
Exactly. One more
yeah. So,
anxiety. Imagine her vagina is still not wet, and then she opens her thighs, and then he tries to enter and start burning. So it goes somewhere else.
yeah.
Hmm? Okay. So
I'm not
a
able
lot.
to stop smiling because I recollect what you said during the psychosexual therapy workshop in Bangalore, that the man doesn't suffer, the woman doesn't suffer. What suffers is the sex. Sex suffers. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then so when they explore each other's bodies, they probably need different ways. For
Mm.
instance, one tries to, for instance, a woman, as I was giving the example of a woman who has suffered neglect in her childhood,
Okay.
she needs more of
Okay.
holding, hugging, and keeping in the same position for long until she
Oh.
really feels related.
Mm.
Okay. But instead of that, at that time, if the husband doesn't understand her need,
Mm.
instead he goes into going ahead with the intercourse.
Yeah.
Even though she is it, even though she can allow him to enter her,
Mm.
she feels he is using her body for his pleasure
Yeah.
because her connection needs are not complete.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm? And in the same way, a husband who has been brought up in an avoidant style, he has not been given that love and care, instead he has been given responsibility.
Mm.
He feels it is a too much of a burden to take part in sexual intercourse to satisfy wife.
Okay.
So he tries to focus on, I need to satisfy her physically, but I'm not ready. So he forgets connection. He cannot connect emotionally. When there is no emotional connection and he tries to do physical things, she feels he is doing her things for her sake, not for his own sake. So even though she attains orgasm, at the end of it, she asks him, I found you were not ready. I found you
Mm.
did not really enjoy it.
Connect. Yeah.
Then suddenly feel, I have been doing so much for you and you're not happy, you're not satisfied. I'm fed up with you. No more sex. So,
Yeah.
so how these affect regulated interactions regulate the two partners, control their behavior. So ultimately
Okay.
they control the outcome.
Okay. So your childhood,
Exactly.
yeah.
In sex, like you bring a lot of sex in your childhood. I mean, a lot of childhood in your sex.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
instance, a serpent will say, you tell me how you were loved as a child, and I'll tell you how you will make love with your partner.
Ayyo.
Hmm? If we were loved and cuddled, held emotionally, kissed a lot, and respected for who you are, you exactly behave the same way with your partner in bed when you're an adult. You want to cuddle your partner, you want to kiss your partner, you want to play with your partner. You want to spend time in bed with your partner apart from having sex, which is all erotic, erotic, erotic.
Okay.
Whereas you have been ignored, and love has not been given to you, adequately, and you have demanded, and still it has not been given to you. You have been hurt, you have been humiliated. So you want to avoid loving situation because loving situation you are afraid it may hurt you. So when wife says, for instance, come, let's have sex, she says, now I must have to show my love to her. I am not loved, but what will I show her? All I
Yeah.
can show is my hormone oriented, erection
Libido.
oriented sex, libido.
Yes.
Which she says, come on, love me. She said, this is my love. So most often what happens is most men, most women expect love than sex. And most men show their love in the form of sex,
Through sex, yeah.
in the form of through sex. Okay. So women also need to understand this thing because men do not have, poor fellows, men do not have a language to express their sex
Yeah, yeah.
except genitals. So it is
And this is
necessary
this is
for
this is
them to
one of the point.
understand. Yeah.
This is one of the point that comes up in my sex education sessions, doctor, because a lot of mothers ask me, is it okay to hug my boy child? Is it okay to, cuddle them, kiss them beyond, say, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years? I'm like, please go ahead, please
But
hug them.
exactly.
That a lot. They're
But
like
why?
ignoring boy kids. So many parents.
There are one thing. There are two things here. You hug the male child. They hug the child, not the male. Simple.
Correct. Correct.
Hmm?
Yeah, yeah.
Even when the child is grown up, 6 feet tall, and she is 5 feet, she can still hug him. Okay, I have seen very close mother and son relationship. They sleep in the same bed and they talk all night, just like friends. Okay? They hug every now and then. No
On one
problem.
side, we don't know what sexuality is. On the other side, we are sexualizing everything.
Ah, yeah, beautifully said.
Yeah.
Beautifully said. We are sexualizing. Why we are sexualizing? Because we truly do not know what is sexuality.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What is
Yes.
sexuality? Sexuality is not genitality.
Sexuality is not genitality. Yeah, that's nice.
So sexuality is whole person personality.
Yeah, now as
Sexuality is
you
the whole
told,
person.
there is all this values, these emotions, these attachment styles, these power games, and so many things that are coming into picture. What else is there, doctor? What else come under this
Okay.
sexual interaction?
Lastly,
Ah,
when I said I describing the exploration. Okay.
mm, mm, mm.
Probably one would like to explore a particular kind of sex. For instance,
Okay.
other partner, no, I don't want it.
That part got cut. Can you
Or
repeat that? One
somebody would
partner
like
wants to explore.
one partner wants to explore oral sex,
Okay, okay.
but the other partner does not allow it.
Mm.
I don't like you to be there, that
Okay,
part.
okay,
Hmm? I don't want to bring my mouth to your genitals, or I
okay.
don't want to bring your genital to my your
Right,
mouth, or whatever. Okay.
right. Okay.
Or you are coming too close to me, and then I do not. I really want to rest today. Hey,
Mm.
but 10 minutes ago you told me that let's have sex, but now you
Mm.
are withdrawing. Is off. No, come. I
Mm.
will repair your mood. No, no, don't touch me.
Okay.
This is territorial interaction.
Oh,
We treat our
so many
body
things.
as our own territory. In the
Okay.
same way, we treat our emotions also as territory.
Mm.
We have territory demarcated for our emotions.
Mm.
You come to me. You call me silly only when I am smiling at you.
Mm.
You don't call me silly when I am depressed. That makes me angry.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm? Drawing boundaries.
Correct.
Okay. Hmm? And suddenly don't grab my breast.
Mm. Mm.
Hmm? And don't brag about those silly things that you do every day. What you did. Only
Mm.
sometimes I like, sometimes I
Yeah,
don't bring them.
correct, correct. Mm.
Hmm?
Mm.
I don't like them every time. Hmm? And a person who has been sexually ignored, for instance,
Mm.
in development,
Mm.
may not like to be touched their genitals.
Mm.
For a man who doesn't want his penis to be touched on the tip of the penis because he has the fear to ejaculate.
Oh,
So he says, no, don't touch my penis. I'm going to only enter you through penis. Don't play with my penis.
okay,
Hmm? So touching my penis is out of boundary.
okay. Territorial interaction. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm? So everybody has their physical and emotional territory, and they don't want their partner to trespass it.
Okay.
But then when there is a close connection, when there is a sync, when there is everything going well together, then everything is fine. So you can see that for sex to happen well, for satisfying sex, it is not the orgasm. It is these interactions that happen, that should happen.
Okay.
So when it comes to satisfying sex, it is not libido, it is not orgasm. It is about these end of it is interactions.
Okay.
Or sometimes people do not have orgasm.
Mm.
In fact, it said women most often they don't have orgasm. Hmm? But still they are having satisfying sex with their partner. How come?
Mm. Mm.
Hmm? It is because they take all these things together. They create a meaning out of sex, not the outcome. What is happening between us is it shows how close we are, how intimate we are.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
That intimacy is more important to some people, whereas for some people, physical orgasm is important.
Okay. Okay.
So it is possible that you can have orgasm, but not having not satisfying sex.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
It can also they happen the other way around. You
The
can
other
have
way. Yeah.
orgasm, but without orgasm. As I
Mm.
gave the
Mm.
example of that old couple,
Mm.
they are having satisfying sex, but no orgasm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
right. So when these two things happen together, then that is what you call intimacy.
Mm.
So how is exactly intimacy? What happened during this? Of course, intimacy. I would love to take one more session on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
Really.
big chapter, but in
Yeah. Yeah.
short,
Yeah.
what is happening in sexual intimacy is where they are completely open with each other. Their interactions are just syncing with each other. Okay, they go into this beautiful spiral,
Mm.
hmm, and they culminate in a spiral. Okay, and that is not only physical, that is emotional, that is interpersonal, and meaningful. It serves their meaning. For instance, a woman who desired safety and security, she got the safety and security. A man who really wanted connectedness or who
Mm.
wanted that physical, physical bursting orgasm, he has
Mm.
that.
Okay.
Hmm? And a man who wants acceptance, he wants his partner to accept. He wants his partner to accept, to be accepted.
Mm. Mm.
But partner is not accepting. Now
Okay.
today she accepted me the way I am. For the
Mm.
first time today, she did not criticize me. When I came drunk home, she did not criticize me. Instead, she welcomed me.
Mm.
She smiled at me, and and we had great sex.
Mm.
Okay. And at the end, she said, "The one drink that you take, the brand is not really good. Next time, I will get you a brand that doesn't smell this bad." I was so happy about it.
Okay.
Intimacy. Okay. Hmm? So ultimately, intimacy is the one that counts at the end of sex, not orgasm.
And
People
certainly not
can,
libido.
yeah, yeah. Libido is the one that drives. Okay,
Yeah.
and libido may not drive at all. In fact, libido may turn you off. For instance, in newly married men and women, sex is
Mm.
not happening that often, but libido is quite fine. So that he is having masturbation a lot alone, watching porn, and one day wife finds him watching porn, and she's so
Gone.
angry.
Yeah.
You come to me once in 6 months, but whereas you do it every day.
Mm.
Okay, right? So
Yeah. I think.
in people who don't have sex or don't have sex frequently,
Mm.
it is actually the desire is okay.
Doctor, 1 second, it got cut. Yeah.
Yeah,
So in people who don't have sex, yeah, you can continue.
it is the desire
Hmm.
that matters. Desire is off the track. In people
Okay.
who have who don't have sex properly, it is the desire that is not functioning well. It's not the
Mm-hmm.
libido. It's not their hormone levels.
Perfect.
So my message to public is, if you have sex, if you have low sex with your in your relationship,
Mm.
think of what is happening in the relationship rather than try to fix it. Don't go to a doctor, get your blood tested. He will give you a list of testing. Have
Yeah.
testosterone and this and that. That is absolutely useless. Don't go for that. It's a waste of money.
Okay.
Check whether your husband has got enough facial hair. He has. Then forget about
Okay.
testosterone. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm? And work on your relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work on your relationship. That is more important.
Yeah. Because when you
You
spoke
say,
about,
do you
yes, doctor. Yes. Go ahead.
you ask this question? Do you want to have sex? Not with me. Do you really want to have sex? In your imagination, in your fantasy, with anything, with porn or whatever? Yes. Then if you are having that, so your libido is right. If
Okay.
you're not having it, let us work on a relationship.
Perfect.
So everything depends on relationship. So when
Yes.
relationship is fixed, desire spring. Okay. Desire will come.
Perfect.
No problem.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I just wanted to, give a hint for the next set of conversations. Because when you spoke about, okay, there is libido, but then afterwards there is desire, and we need to focus on desire, and there is willingness, and then there is sexual interaction, where your personal values, your emotions, your attachment styles, power games, exploratory, interaction, territorial interaction, ranking order, all these comes into picture. But then this point about attachment styles that you spoke, no, that rings a bell, because none of the couples I've interacted with speak about
Okay.
their past, their childhood,
All right. All right.
the
Okay.
parenting
All right.
that they've gone through and all that. So we need a session with you
Sure. Sure.
only for attachment styles.
Yeah.
We
We'll do
need to
that.
talk about it. I
That
think
is a
that's very
very,
important.
very important and
Yeah, yeah.
that is a very important session. We'll do that.
Yes, yes,
Hmm?
because the upcoming parents, the new generation of parents should know what to
Very
undo
true. Very
and
true.
how to
Yeah. True.
unlearn the kind of trauma and hurt and all
Yeah.
that they've been through. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. Once again, thank you so much for this eye-opening discussion on
Welcome. It was a
libido.
pleasure.
I thought we'll get to know more about libido, but then we got to know about all the other things apart from libido, and it's such a relief that libido is not to be focused on too much. It's just overrated, or maybe what people mean by libido is desire, and they need to focus on desire and their sexual
Yeah.
interaction, and
Yeah.
they can make things work if they come to the right professional like you. So thank you so much for the service that you're giving a lot of couples. Thank you so much. So see you again sometime
Okay.
later with a different
Sure.
discussion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.